Okay, behind me is something called Haystack Rack. I'm in Cannon Beach, Oregon. That may be familiar to you if you guys have seen the movie Goonies. This is where this was filmed. Anyway, we're staying there for a couple of days during Thanksgiving. But the point of this video I want to talk to you about, are Oreos a health food, right? You think about that, and that sounds absurd, right? Oreos are a health food. Who would say that? I mean, but here's an interesting scenario. There is going to be a study being done. It's an independent study. A guy named Nick Norwitz, or Dr. Nick Norwitz, or soon to be Dr. Nick Norwitz, is doing an experiment on the comparing the effect of statin drugs versus Oreo cookies on its ability to lower LDL cholesterol. And the reason that he is assuming that actually the statins will do worse than the Oreo, or the Oreo will be more able to lower the LDL cholesterol, is based on the so-called lipid energy model. That is to say, is when we have a lot of energy in our system and our cells are replete with energy, there's less trafficking of these so-called blood lipids, particularly cholesterol, in the blood. That has been shown with other items to be true for many people. He's in the so-called lean mass hyper-responder cohort. A person that, and the reason he does more or less a carnivore-ish diet to treat inflammatory bowel disease. I can't remember if he has either Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, and it's been working very well for him, but he has these blood lipid abnormalities that you sometimes see. And so the question is, what happens if it's shown that the Oreo cookies, he's going to eat a sleeve of Oreo cookies every day for, 6 weeks or something like that, and then he's going to turn around and compare that to, I'm not sure which one he does first, but he's going to do the same thing with statins for 6 weeks, and then see which one has the greatest effect on blood lipids. Now, if the Oreos turn out to have, a better effect than statins, then where are we at? Could we say that, or eating a half a tray or a tray of Oreo cookies every day is now somehow a healthy behavior, which the processed food companies would love you to believe. We see these studies out there showing that processed foods are perfectly fine as long as it's cereal or cookies or breads or plant-based fake meats. They're pushing this narrative. Anything but meat is bad for you. Remember, anything plant-based, even if it's processed, is good for you. And Oreo cookies, I believe, are, I think they're vegan, in fact. So this is the nonsense we're hearing. It's based on this biomarker that, like I said, can you imagine if your doctor said, hey, just go eat a sleeve of Oreo cookies every day to get healthy, to make yourself heart healthy. Most of us would raise an eyebrow and say it's total bullshit, but that's essentially what we're being told, because we're focusing myopically on this one biomarker. Now, we'll see what the results of this actual sort of study show, and we'll see there. But other studies similar doing white bread and other things have shown the exact same result that I'm describing here. So if eating pure absolute garbage junk lowers your LDL cholesterol more so than even statin drugs, what does it say about the act of lowering cholesterol? Think about it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Any of you guys ever been here before? It's pretty area. It's pretty nice area. It's a little noisy, unfortunately, but hopefully you guys can hear okay. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.